Hi, this is Olga at HighYa, and today I'll be reviewing the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer from IT Cosmetics. IT Cosmetics came out with quite an interesting product that tries to combine all the benefits of a foundation into a moisturizer. Now, of course, this is not an entirely new concept. We've all heard of BB and CC creams that have been trying to combine the benefits of a foundation and a moisturizer into one product for years now. However, IT Cosmetics with its Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer seems to go a little further than your average BB cream. Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer claims to be a buildable formula with weightless coverage that will cover absolutely everything. It also claims to work on all skin types and last all day, as well as give a soft focus effect to your skin without cracking or creasing. Another claim is that this moisturizer will improve the appearance of your skin in just 10 days. Now, out of 53 user reviews on HighYa, Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer received an average star rating of 2.4. Most of the negative reviews had to do with a questionable TV offer that automatically enrolled customers in an auto-ship program, charging them hundreds of dollars in future orders. Other users complained about the product itself, claiming that it failed to cover skin problems like dark spots, acne, and rosacea, as well as that it didn't last all day and it transferred onto clothing. Others said that this moisturizer felt thick and cakey and that it settled into fine lines and wrinkles. Now, given all of this information, I was very excited to test this product for myself. Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer retails for $65 if you purchase it from the company's website at itcosmetics.com. Like I mentioned earlier, there's also a TV offer where you can purchase this moisturizer in a kit with a variety of other makeup products from IT Cosmetics. However, based on the high amount of negative comments and complaints from HighYa users that purchase their products from this TV offer, I would be more careful with this option. This moisturizer comes packaged in a tube with a pump, which makes it pretty convenient, hygienic, and very comfortable to use. For $65, you get just over 1 fluid ounce of product. IT Cosmetics released this product with only 4 shades, ranging from light to rich. I ordered the shade medium, which the website indicated to be the most popular. Right off the bat, I want to say that with such a limited shade selection, it's really hard to get the perfect shade match to each individual skin tone. Now, moving on to the product itself. The consistency of this moisturizer is very much rich, thick, and creamy. The instructions recommend that this product is applied with your fingertips directly to your face. But for the sake of experimentation, I use my fingers to apply this moisturizer to one half of my face and a makeup brush to apply it to the other half. Right away, you can notice that this is not the best color match for my skin. It is a little bit of a deeper tone and will definitely leave a line of demarcation on your chin if you don't blend it all the way down your neck. Once on your face, it does feel very much like a thick and creamy moisturizer would. I didn't find that this was especially hard to blend. It blended pretty seamlessly into my skin and didn't require a lot of work to work it into my skin. When using a makeup brush, I did notice that I had to work the product into my skin a little bit more to blend it in more evenly, and I also got less of a coverage. After applying this moisturizer with my fingertips and a makeup brush, I do prefer applying it with my fingers. It does provide a more quicker application with better coverage. Once on my skin, this moisturizer has very much a dewy finish. As you can see from the side-by-side comparisons of me with and without this moisturizer, you can tell that it does a really good job of evening out my skin tone and also covering up most of my blemishes. However, it did not provide true full coverage for me. While it covered up most of my problem areas, there were some more prominent blemishes that were very much visible even after 2 applications. As you can see in the demonstration, I applied a second layer of the Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer this time specifically focusing on blemishes in the problem areas. While the coverage improved a little bit, I feel that the blemishes still showed through the moisturizer and it never really achieved true full coverage. As a side note, I feel that full coverage is a term that's used very loosely in the makeup industry. For me, a product that has full coverage is one that's opaque enough to cover any scarring, acne, as well as tattoos. It's also important to note that after applying the second layer of this moisturizer, my skin definitely felt more rich, emollient, and a little bit heavy. Because of this thick consistency of this cream, the more applications that I applied, the heavier and thicker my skin looked. After the second layer, I was reluctant to apply another layer of this moisturizer just to avoid looking very heavy and cakey. Based on my experience, I would say that anyone with acne or other severe skin problems would probably need a concealer to really bump up the coverage and provide true full coverage. Having said that, I really enjoyed the look and finish that this moisturizer provided. It evened out my skin tone very well, and for my normal and sometimes dry skin, it gave enough luminosity and moisture to make my skin look healthy and refreshed. Unlike most foundations that have a tendency to set and stay in place, Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer never really set or changed after its initial application. It remained looking very much dewy throughout the duration of the day. Now, after about 4 to 5 hours of wearing this product, I did begin to notice a very thick layer of product on my skin that almost felt itchy. The texture of the moisturizer felt oily and very slippery. Now, this is probably due to the thick consistency of the moisturizer, as well as my natural oils coming throughout the day. When I looked very closely, I could see this product settling slightly in the fine lines around my eyes. Although it didn't seem to exaggerate their appearance very much, this is something to keep in mind for those with more prominent fine lines and wrinkles, as this product does seem to have a tendency to settle in those problem areas. Also, because this moisturizer never really set, I did notice that it can transfer to anything that touches your face, whether it's your hands or clothes or a pillow, etc. For me, after a full day of wear, especially on the days where I wasn't very vigilant about not touching my face, the coverage completely disappeared. The areas around my nose, my chin, or my forehead were the ones to lose coverage first and begin to look very patchy. However, after some experimenting, I did find that with just a light layer of a setting or a mattifying powder, you can fix a lot of these problems, such as the oily appearance or the slippery texture or the longevity that this product provides. However, on the days where I wore this moisturizer by itself without any other makeup products, by the end of the day, my skin looked as if I never applied any moisturizer or foundation in the first place. So what is the bottom line on this product? Before I go into that, I want to remind you that every person is different. Every skin type is very individual, and products may behave very differently on you and your unique skin type than the way that they behaved on me. Also, I want to mention that when I test out foundations, I like to use them without any primers or setting powders to see how they behave on their own without any help of other makeup products. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the problems that I ran into could probably be solved or made better with the use of a primer or a powder. However, for those wanting to use this moisturizer on its own without any other makeup products, I thought that it would be helpful to share the issues that I ran into. Based on what I observed, I can see this product breaking down or giving a very oily appearance in hot or humid weather conditions. As far as the multiple things that this product claims to achieve, I could really truly only agree with two of the claims, and that is that it provides a soft focus effect and it doesn't really crack or crease on your skin. This product does provide a beautiful finish on an even out skin tone that makes you look healthy and radiant, and I never noticed any problems with cracking or creasing, although it did settle in my fine lines. Unfortunately for me, this product didn't fully live up to the rest of the claims. While it may be a buildable coverage, I could never truly achieve full coverage. Also, this didn't really seem like a weightless formula to me. Secondly, I don't know if it will work on all skin types, as those with more oily skin might have problems with a really shiny and emollient look. I also didn't notice that it lasted an entire day. As far as the 10-day claim, I did use Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer exclusively for 10 days straight to test the claim that it will improve the appearance of your skin. With that said, I find it hard to say conclusively that my skin naturally looks better now than it did 10 days ago. If I do see any improvement, I'm reluctant to say that it is due to this product's effectiveness, or maybe just due to the general changes that my skin goes through throughout the month. And finally, am I really ready to say bye-bye to my favorite foundations? Not quite. So that was my take on the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer from IT Cosmetics, and I really hope it was helpful. As always, join us next time for more videos, and be sure to subscribe to HighYa on YouTube.